Creative Women Minicon 2017, 5th annual, October 21st. You guys are going to want to be here. You're going to want to meet Heather Merrifield. If you guys haven't been to a Creative Women Minicon, you've got to stop down here and check it out on Saturday, October 21st. There's going to be everything from writers to artists to sculptors, craft makers, just a ton of different things. And the only one this year who is doing photography. In fact, I don't know that we've had photography at Creative Women at all. We've had it on our gallery wall, but you may be the first photographer to come down. So welcome to Creative Women and welcome to Empire's. Well, not welcome to Empire's. I see you all the time.
Yeah. I'm all hot here.
So let's go back a second here. So
okay.
This is your first year exhibiting at Creative Women.
Correct.
And have you come to the previous years?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I've come to the last 2 years, I think.
Okay, so you've seen what everybody had to set up, and
yes.
you've been, I guess, just getting ready to debut your own stuff.
Yeah, it's all been in the works. I've been doing art for my whole life, but it's always been I do a little bit of this, and then I do a little bit of this, and then I do a little bit of this.
Gotcha, okay.
And so
that's good, though, because it keeps you moving, and it keeps you active, and it keeps you excited about it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but I think I finally found my niche with photography.
So before we get into the photography then, you said you've been doing your art your whole life.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, I make jewelry. These are my pieces.
Will you have any of that kind of stuff at the...
I can if you want me to.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to bring some down. I mean, if nothing else, sell the pieces you have, or at least let people know. Yeah. You guys will all know, but let everybody else know. It's your table. You do what you want.
Okay. Yeah, I do. Jewelry and photography are probably my favorite things, but I've done a little bit of everything. I draw.
You do traditional art?
A little.
Okay.
I'm more painting than drawing. A little more abstract sort of style than.
Okay.
It's not full on abstract, but it's not like I don't have the detail ability that a lot of artists have. I look at all these,
anything
anywhere, and it just blows my mind. So I've always been like, oh no, that's not me. So, but I like to work with fiber. I like to work with metal. I like to work with. And I
are those metal? The earrings?
These are copper.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are copper. I bend the wire and then I hammer them.
Nice.
And then I hammer these and wire wrap them, and I also do soldering and stuff. I made this one. And
okay, so you make rings as well.
Yeah, this one's from my.
So. Get a little closer view there to see what kind of stuff she does. So there may or there may not be some jewelry there. We'll play that by ear, but there will definitely be photography, which
yes.
you said has kind of taken over and it's become your main focus.
Correct. Yes.
So when did you get into photography?
Only like a year ago. I mean, I've always been really interested in photography, and I've always, I had, like a little 35mm camera, and I had my phone and everything, and I was always interested in
always trying to get the right shot.
Right.
Okay.
But I finally got my actual, good DSLR camera about a year ago.
And that's when you just dove in and decided this is what you were going to do.
Yeah. That's when it happened.
So, well, let's take a peek at this one. What are we looking at here?
This is down in the Vacaville area. It's an old rustic barn that's kind of falling apart, and I love that. I
do. Whenever we go anywhere, even Jen's like, it's only like 50 years old, and I'm like, no, but this was where somebody lived. This was, and then you look at it, and you're like, it's just kind of falling apart. I love it.
Yeah, I was down there for a different photo shoot, and I was waiting for my model to get ready, and I just started looking around and shooting inside from the inside out, and that's one of my favorites.
With stuff like this, and I'll show you guys these in a minute. How much of this is done on your camera? Like, do you have a black and white filter on your camera?
No, I just took the regular. I took a regular color picture, and the color picture's nice too. But I just decided to play with black and white and decided to go with that.
And change it around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because and there is genuinely an artistic talent in this. And if you guys have seen the pictures that I take and that I post. Other people will come into the shop and take a picture, and it will get like 4 times as many views and likes. I just don't see it. It's not my forte. But you have, I mean, it's not just rustic stuff like this. It's not just things that are out there. I mean, if you guys take a peek at this one, where was this one taken?
That was actually taken at the park down the street from my house. It was a foggy morning, and I had been wanting to do some fog photos for a while, and I actually was about 10 minutes late to work. so that I could stop and take those. I just happened on my camera in my car. I take it with me a lot. And I just saw the park, and I had to take the pictures.
What I like about it is it doesn't necessarily look like just a park in Sacramento. I would not have guessed that just by looking at it with the little house in the background. It almost creates an entire story that has just been ruined. No, no, it's beautiful. It is really neat, and it's amazing to me that this was just literally some park sitting here in Sacramento.
And that photo is actually going to be hanging in the Crocker.
Tell us about that. What's going on?
American River College did they did an artist call for an art show for everybody who goes to school there, and about 400 people or so submitted, and they picked about 42 pieces, and one of them was mine.
That is cool.
It's actually going to be smaller than that because I literally found out about it the night before, so I was like, what do I have that's printed that I can submit?
That you can put it out, okay.
So it's like going to be this big. It's a 5x7 matted to 8x10, but it's going to be in the Crocker.
It will be in the Crocker, which is the important thing. We're here. So when will it be at the Crocker?
It is going to be, the show starts on the 8th, I think, and then
of October.
Okay. And there's a reception on the 15th during the day.
Perfect. Which is what day? Is that Saturday?
A Sunday.
Sunday.
It's
that's awesome.
Right before Supreme Pro Wrestling.
I can actually go.
Yeah, it's before the show, so I won't have to, because that's what I do with
we're gonna go. We're gonna go into that in a second. No spoilers.
No spoilers. Too late. And I think it goes through January, at the very beginning of January. So it's going to be about 2 months. So they're dedicating
an entire space to this thing, which is really neat.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where inside the Crocker it's going to be, but I know they have several rooms with rotating art.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm super excited about it.
Having something up in the Crocker is not like small. That is really neat. Did you happen to make it to CrockerCon last week?
No, I didn't last week, but I've been a couple times before.
Yeah. Oh, I love Crocker.
I love them. They're great. I've actually contacted them to just try to sell there.
The big thing that they did this year is Eben was very forceful. Well, not forceful. Eben's never forceful. He's a big, gentle giant with a big beard. Eben has been very great about making sure that people who are admitted first are locals.
Oh, nice.
Which is great because it's gotten enough attention where people have said, I want to be part of the CrockerCon. So you should definitely contact Eben.
Okay,
and talk to him and show him your stuff and hopefully, get in there next year.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Little off point, but for all you locals who want to do this, talk to Eben Burgoon. He's a great guy. He does B Squad, and he did Eben 07 at both comic books, and of course he helps orchestrate CrockerCon. So back to the point. This one is a little. I mean, it's creepy. But actually, this is the second interview we've done today revolving around creepy. But yours isn't revolving around creepy. There just happens to be a little bit in here. I don't want you to tell us anything about this.
Okay.
But I want you to tell us where it was.
Where I took it?
Yes.
Down the Wolf House.
Where's Wolf House?
Wolf House is about an hour and a half away from here. It's
just up in the hills?
It's southish.
Okay.
That's where oh darn, I can't remember now. It's an author's house.
Okay.
It's called Wolf's House, and my brain is completely blank because I've been ill, so I'm.
Yeah, and this one was just taken early this year. It says right there. This must have been one of the first ones.
No, this is a limited edition. I'm only going to print. It's going to be 1 of 15.
Date 115.
I did take it in March though. It was March of this year. Okay. But so this is a limited edition print that I'm going to be selling at the con.
And that's why I did not want you to tell me what's going on in this picture. Do you? So I mean, obviously this conjures all kinds of images in my mind.
Yes.
Without telling us, do you know what's going on here? Did you have an idea?
Yes.
Okay. Then I might ask her afterwards. You guys will have to come to Creative Women Minicon on October 21st down here to find out. We will also be putting this stuff up in the art gallery for all of October that you can purchase, for you to enjoy. And most importantly, to remind you that October 21st is coming, so you'll come down and support the ladies. So where can they find you online to learn more about your art, see the pictures you take? And you know what, wait, I skipped a whole set here. We talked about no spoilers. You guys, if you know we love SPW, we sell their tickets down here. You can get them cheaper than at the door. So if you want to get the tickets early, come down and get your tickets. We also, you guys, they're the Supreme Pro Wrestling ring that is out there every free comic book day, giving you a great time while you wait for your free comic books. You have begun, it's been a little while now, you have become the cameraman.
I am the SPW photographer.
Okay.
I'm there every show, including the shows that we do that aren't our monthly shows.
So do you ever travel?
I do. I
you
travel
do?
with
Okay.
the boys. Yeah.
And if you guys don't know this, SPW isn't just once a month here in Sacramento. They find something every weekend.
Yes.
And they travel. It's crazy. I do not know how Sir Samurai has the energy for this kind of stuff.
I have known Samurai for 22 years.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Yeah, we've been friends forever. So, when I started doing photography, it was actually last October.
Okay.
And I just had my camera with me, and I was just sort of taking pictures in the back, and I
just playing around.
Yeah, and I realized that as the show started, that the photographer wasn't there. There was nobody there, and I texted him, and for some reason, he actually had his phone. He doesn't usually have his phone when he's paying, once the
show's getting going.
But he happened to have his phone, and I was like, what? There's no cameraman here. And he's like, just go, do it, jump in, do what you want to do it, you know. So I jumped in, and I think the first two matches, I was still kind of back far away, and then I kept
get a feel for it. And now when I see you, you're up under the ring.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I'm up.
They're fighting.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm really good at anticipating. I've had boots this close to my camera, but I know when to move back, and
that's dangerous.
It is, but you know what? It's awesome. It's so much fun.
And you and your husband were going there.
Yeah.
Before that, anyway. So this is something. I mean, as you said, you've known him for 22 years. You've been supportive of him, and if you guys have not been to Supreme Pro Wrestling, you should really check it out.
Yes,
it's a
absolutely.
lot of fun. I mean, these guys just put their all into
this. They really, really do.
And you will not be disappointed. It will be a great time. Get some food down there. Just hang out for a few hours. And you know the tickets are $8 here, $10 at the door. How can you go wrong? That's less than a movie, and they go on longer than a movie.
And the October show is going to be on the 15th of October, Sunday, and it's actually
so CrockerCon first, and then that.
Yeah, luckily they have. I was really nervous when they told me that was the day that the reception was. I was like, I may have to miss the reception. But I'll go straight from there to SPW, and it's going to be a fans bring the weapons match, main event.
There you go.
Samurai
any wrestling person knows what that is. They like I said, they put on a good show. But they are always safe. They know what they're doing. They practice continually.
Yep,
so
they do.
Bring something down. Have some fun with the guys. So where can they find you online?
They can find me on Facebook or Instagram, Heather Lee, and that's Lee Art Photography. I'm also on there as Heather Lee Art, but that's more like my jewelry and stuff like that. But my
you can like them both.
Yeah, you can like them both. That's true. Absolutely.
So that's on Facebook.
Yes.
What about Instagram, Twitter?
I don't do Twitter.
Okay.
Instagram is the same thing. It's Heather Lee Art and Heather Lee Art Photography.
All right, there you go, guys. Make sure you go over, check out her stuff, and then come down on October 21st to meet her in person and take a look at her photography. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you, Ben, for having me.